yung section nga pala to, O3 and O4. So, pa-confirm ako na natapos tayo ng discussion sa arithmetic
po.
series, pero hanggang future work lang. Tama. And then nag-sample problem tayo. Both section.
Yes,
Yes
po.
po, sir.
Goods. So, sige. Ngayon, may i-clarify lang ako. Hindi naman siya mali. No, i-clarify ko lang. Baka lang magkaroon kayo ng confusion. No? So, i-clarify ko lang yung mga itinuro ko kahapon. Hindi naman siya mali. I-clarify ko lang. I-remind ko lang pala. Hindi pala clarify. I-remind ko lang. Babagitin ko lang ulit. Wait lang. Hindi ko mahanap yung aking sasabihin. Ayan. So, again, share ulit ako ng screen. Sige. First payment. Okay na to. Sige. So, share ako ng screen, ha. Ito, just to remind each every one of you. Okay, di ba sa arithmetic, consideration ng ordinary and gradient series. Ngayon, di ba ito, ang nasabi ko sa inyo before, that is anvity. Tama itong A na to? A, engineers. Tama na, anvity.
Yes po.
Okay, tama naman that this one is anvity. Alam naman natin, but take note, no, during arithmetic gradient series, that sadya naman, yung A is considered as an anvity, pero we have to consider this one as also as our first payment. No, hindi lang siya basta anvity, first payment at year 1. Di ba kahit naman sa anvity natin, ang year 1 is yung first payment natin starts at year 1. So, considered siya as first payment din. Good po tayo? So, meaning to say, itong A plus G na to is pwede rin maging P plus G. Itong A, dinesignate ko lang siya as anvity, pero siya ay first payment din. Okay? Goods tayo doon? So, first payment lang din yan. Goods, yun lang.
Yes po, sir. Goods po.
Okay. And then, yan. So, for example, for this one, ito is first payment to. Okay? Goods. So, annuity din naman siya, pero consider din siya as first payment. Okay tayo doon? Goods, engineers?
Yes po.
Okay. And then, kung matatandaan nyo, itong line part na to, no, dito sa ating decreasing, hindi to considered as an annuity. Ang first payment natin is 9,000. Di ba pag decreasing, ganun yung nagiging cash flow natin. No, kaya ko lang ipinakita na may ganito kasi possible yung magiging amount natin dito pag nagde-decrease, dito pala. Kapag dito, kaya pinakita ko lang dito sa increasing natin na kung dito may 5,000 to yung first payment natin and then madadagdagan dito ng 1,000. Example, ang G natin is 1,000. So, pwedeng maging uniform siya at year 4. No, pero pag sa decreasing, tatandaan niyo yung first payment natin again starts at year 1. Pero not always na pwede nating i-consider yung combination ng ordinary at saka ng gradient series. Pero ganun pa din yung concept. Okay? Kaya pwedeng maging yung first payment dito sa year 1, yung second payment maging first payment minus yung gradient din. Okay? Goods tayo? Engineers?
Yes po, sir.
Just to remind lang. Okay, moving forward. So, last topic natin is nag-solve tayo ng problem na to. Tama ko? Confirm?
Yes.
Opo.
Okay. Ngayon, bigyan ko lang kayo ng other formula on how to solve the equivalent annual yield if we will not consider the future worth arithmetic gradient series. Future worth arithmetic gradient series. Diba sinabi ko sa inyo, we have to consider the future worth. Paano kapag halimbawa sa problem, tanggalin natin tong without the considerations of the future worth arithmetic gradient series. So, nag-derive ako ng nag-provide ako ng mas madali na formula in order to get the equivalent uniform series. So, ano po yung possible nating formula? Yan. So, yan. So, sa equivalent uniform series. Again, sabi ko nga sa inyo, present worth, future worth, pwede nating makuha yung arithmetic gradient, no? Pero, pwede rin nating makonsider, makompute siya, wait lang, stop shared ulit ako, in other formula. Pwede natin siyang makonsider in the other formula. Papaano po? So, ganito yan. Halimbawa, makocompute natin yung ating annual equivalent series sa first payment plus yung ating AG. Again, itong first payment natin is yung nasa year 1, kaya nga first payment, no? And then, yung AG natin is makocompute natin sa formula na G times the quantity of 1 over N minus N all over 1 plus I raised to N minus 1. Okay po, ito is alternative solution in order to get the annual equivalent series. Naintindihan po, other alternative solution. Gets, hey guys, it is other alternative solution. Sige, let us try to solve this problem pa din. I-solve nga natin yung problem na to if still, wait lang, stop share na ako. If still, same pa din yung makukuha nating sagot. Wait lang ha. Tingnan na natin kung same pa rin yung makukuha nating sagot. Control. Share ulit ako ng screen. Sige nga, let us try to solve. Halimbawa, hindi ko sinabi sa problem. No, sinabi ko lang is, what is the equivalent annual yield if interest is 10%? And then, gawin natin tong formulang to. O, anong magiging A1 natin dito? Engineers.
For
500,000. Ano? Kasi, first payment natin is 500,000. So, yun ko consider natin as A1. Okay na yan. And then, itong G, may value naman tayo, may N, and then may I. Sige nga, tingnan nga natin kung magiging sakto yung magiging sagot natin. So, 500,000 plus yung ang ating G is 40,000, right?
yes po.
40,000 times the quantity of 1 all over 4 minus 4. Tama ba?
Opo, sir.
Ano to? Ito. Sorry, this one is I. 1 all over I to. 1 all over I. 1 plus ayan. Hindi, meaning to say, kung anong I natin? 10%. So, 0.10. 10 to ha. Di ma-delete. Hindi ko ma-delete. Wait lang. Ayun. 1 divide 0.10 minus 4 which over 1 plus 0.10 raised to 4 minus 1. Sige nga, tingnan nga natin if yung sagot natin is also equivalent doon sa nakuha natin kahapon.
Sir, hindi ka po magmaminus po yung 500,000
Very good.
sa 40,000.
Yes, goods. Decreasing to, ngayon magiging negative to. Again nakadepende nga pala kapag positive or negative yung ating condition. Positive kapag increasing, negative kapag decreasing. Maliwanag po doon sa part na yon. Very good doon. Goods.
Yes po, sir.
What is our final answer?
The same po yung 444,753.2859 po.
444. Again, 444.
753.2859
Point
pesos po.
2859.
Yes po.
Yan. Nakuha ba ng lahat itong 444,753? Engineer?
Yes
po, sir. Ito'y alternative solution lang ha. If in case ang hinahanap natin is A. Sir, applicable po ba yan sa present worth? Then, yes. No, di ba po ang future worth yung present worth, future worth, pwede rin to. Pero but take note in our problem, kapag sinabi kong ang gagamitin nating condition is present worth formula and then ang hahanapin is equivalent annual, hindi tayo pwedeng gumamit ng ganitong solution. Gagawin nyo lang siya as you're checking. Kasi you are not following the direction. Okay doon? Kahit tama yung sagot nyo, pero hindi kayo nag-follow ng solution, ng direction ng solution, it's still wrong. Kumbaga, binigyan ko lang kayo ng alternative way on how to check your solution in terms of annual equivalent series. Okay pa? Or A.
Yes po, sir.
Goods. It's just for checking lang. Okay, do you have questions with regards to this one? May question kayo? Proceed na tayo sa next topic. Okay, sige. Proceed tayo with the next topic. Bakit wala akong sheets? Wait lang wala akong slide. Okay, next topic natin is the second type of the gradient series. So, wait lang, share ako ng screen, which is all about the geometric gradient series. Sabi dito, sa geometric gradient series, it is when the period payment increases or decreases by a constant percentage. Gaya nga ng sabi ko sa inyo kahapon, ang difference ng dalawang type ng gradient series, kapag arithmetic, siya ay amount. Kapag geometric, siya ay percentage. Maliwanag po dito sa geometric?
Yes po.
Okay. So, again, we will consider to separate yung cash flow diagram ng present worth and ng future worth pagdating naman ulit dito, kahit saan naman, sa geometric. No? Okay, let us try first to consider yung present worth. No, ngayon, isa-isahin natin. Increasing muna tayo. So, increasing muna tayo guys increasing. O, gawa lang ulit ako ng line, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then end. Again, pag present worth, we will also consider yung principle ng ating ordinary annuity. Ordinary again. So, ang first payment natin is start at year 1. So, meaning to say, kung nandito yung 1 natin, yung first payment natin is nandito. And last payment natin is at year end. Okay? And then, ngayon, ang magiging cash flow diagram natin dito is naka-curve na siya. Wait lang, hindi maganda pagka-curve ko. Isa-isahin natin wait lang. Naka-curve na siya. Diba sa grade, sa arithmetic, linear, dito naka-curve. Again, this one is our first payment, A or P1. Parang katulad lang din nung sa arithmetic. So at year 1, first payment, and then, yung assume natin that yung present value natin, lagay natin naman dito as PG. Ito yung ating present geometric. No? So pagdating at year 2, itaas ko lang tong mga valueng to. 1, 2, 3, 4, and end. At year 2, ano kaya yung magiging formula niya? No? So, since, again, nag-i-increase or nag-i-increase yung ating percent gradient, ang magiging formula natin at year 2 is A times the quantity of 1 plus G, 1 plus G. Okay? Ano po yung G? Ito yung tinatawag nating gradient rate. Or kung baga, ito yung nag-i-increase or nagdi-decrease na percent gradient. Or possible, pwede rin natin itong sabihin as a rate of change per period. Rate of change per period. Okay? Rate of change per period. Ay pagdating dito sa at year 3, anong magiging na niya? Magiging formula niya at year 3, A times the quantity of 1 plus G times, again, dadagdagan ulit natin ng 1 plus G. Kasi nag-i-increase nga by percentage. Or sa algebra, gawin na lang natin to as 2. Okay po tayo doon? And then, pagdating at year 4, magiging A 1 plus G raised to 3, so on and so forth. Maliwanag po pagdating sa cash flow diagram natin sa geometric gradient series if increasing.
Yes, sir.
Engineers. Paano naman kaya pag decreasing? Okay na tayo sa increasing. Paano pag decreasing? Again, we have to consider the ordinary annuity. So year 0, located dito yung ating present value. Ngayon, pag decreasing, yung first payment natin is here. A or A1 or P1. First payment. Last payment is N. And then, lagyan natin, ito ay pa-curve. Ayan. Pagdating, at year 1, siya ay A muna. Take note again yung G at year 1 is equal to 0. Small g. Yung ating percentage at year 0 is wala pa. Hindi pa natin i-consider. Okay? Pagdating sa year 2, ang magiging formula natin dyan is A times the quantity of 1 minus G raised to 1. Naka-raised to 1 to. Kung ito, papalitan lang natin ng negative. Pagdating sa year 3, magiging A times the quantity of 1 minus G raised to 2 naman. Dito, at year 4, A times the quantity of minus G raised to 3. Pag year N, A times the quantity of 1 minus G raised to N minus 1. Bakit N minus 1? Halimbawa, gawin natin itong 7. Diba 7 minus 1, 6? Diba kailangan laging deducted sa 1 yung i-raise natin. Naiintindihan po pagdating naman sa decreasing ng ating present worth ng ating geometric gradient. Engineers?
Yes po.
Okay tayo sa present worth. Paano naman pag future worth? Paltan lang natin to, we have to consider this one as a future worth. Same ng scenario, same ng principle dito sa ating present worth, is just that ang pinagkaiba lang. Siyempre, alam naman natin that future worth is located at year end. Example, nandito yung ating F. So, similar lang sila. Good po? Kailangan ko pa bang i-explain yung ating future worth or okay na tayo dito?
Okay na po.
Okay na. Others po?
Good.
Okay. Sige. Paano kaya yung magiging formula natin in terms of a present worth or future worth ng geometric gradient series? Ang PG natin dito or yung present gradient natin is equal to A over I minus G. Again, we have to consider this one as an increasing muna tayo Increasing. A over I minus G times the quantity of 1 minus the quantity of 1 plus G all over 1 plus I raised to N. Paano naman pag increasing ng ating future worth? Fg is equal to A over I minus G times the quantity of 1 plus I raised to N minus 1 plus G raised to N. Okay? Pag decreasing, ano ang magiging PG natin? A over 1 minus negative G times the quantity of 1, PG pala. Ito is I. Again A, i-divide lang natin sa I minus, papalitan natin to ng positive, gagawin lang natin negative. Negative G, 1 minus 1 plus negative G over 1 plus I raised to N. Paano naman kapag ay decreasing to? Kapag decreasing ng Fg. So, A over I minus negative G times the quantity of 1 plus I raised to N minus 1 plus yung negative G raised to N. Okay, goods tayo doon. Take note that if ang G natin is positive when payments are increasing. On the other hand, ang G natin is negative when payments are decreasing. Naiintindihan yung formula natin pagdating sa future worth and present worth considering increasing or decreasing at a constant percentage. Naiintindihan po?
Yes po, sir.
O, do you have questions with regards to our formula? May question ba kayo?
So far po wala po, sir.
Others po. Yan, hintayin natin yung iba. Baka may question.
Wala pa po, sir.
Sige. Kung malinaw, let us try to solve problem number 1. Okay, wait lang ha. Actually, itong topic na to is wala to sa module. So, ilalagay natin, syempre. Share lang ako ng screen. Stop share. Okay. May shared screen na ako, no? Pero wala lang nakasulat yan. Okay.
Yes po.
O, pagpasensya nyo na, pagpakit ang sulat ko, ako lang ay sobrang nilalamig sa faculty. Oh, 55. Pero kung ano? Ano lang? MB, punta kayo meeting? Nakapata na ako. Sige. Ang dami nila.
Saan po ang table po ni Sir Aljon Basana?
Wala ba siya? Nasaan ba siya?
Papasok po sa flash drive.
Ay! Kachat mo ba?
Hindi po kasi nasagot ang sir.
Ay, nandoon siya. 209 or 210 lang.
Kasi
Hanapin mo na lang. Saan siya na? Mabagal magsulat. Every year. Pabasa naman ako, Leonardo, ng ating problem.
A farmer hires a fireman to clear his ranch from grasses and bushes for 5 days. He pays 350 pesos for each of them per day. He projects that in the succeeding year, his expense will decrease by 10% every year. What will be the present value of this payment for the first 10 years if the interest is 5%?
Okay. So, sige. Let us try to solve this one. Kayo muna. Pa-chat ako ng sagot sa chat box natin. Hanggang anong oras tayo? Okay,
Sir,
sige.
bali sa O4 po ay hanggang 2 lang po.
Sige, sige. Kaya yan. Kaya yan ng 2.
Okay po, sir.
Anong sunod
Sir,
yung klase?
clarify ko lang po. Yung sa question po. Days nga po yung tapos po ang tanong po is year po. Ano po?
Again.
Day po yung nasa given po. Yung nasa given po. Tapos ang fines po ay years.
Yeah.
Sige po, thank you po.
Leonardo, anong sunod yung subject?
Ano po, refrigeration system po kay Ma'am Eileen po.
Okay, sige. Okay. Sa ano ang section ano nga section nyo, Leonardo? O4 ba kayo? No?
O4 po.
O4. Sige, habang nagsusolve kayo, pag-isipan nyong mabuti pala, ma'am, yung request ko, if on Saturday, papayag kayo na tayo ay face-to-face meeting. If hindi, that's okay. Okay?
Okay po sir, consult ko lang po sa mga kaklase ko po.
Okay, sige. Yun lang naman. And then mamaya namin pag-uusapan ng O3. Okay? Do you have an answer na? Especially for O4. Sa gym. O wrong? Yan. Okay. I think may nakakuha na lang tamang sagot, which is 45,846.59826. Paano kaya nakuha yung ganitong sagot? O, sige, again, basahin ulit natin. Sa mga hindi nakakuha, so tingin mo na dito. A farmer hires 5 men to clear his ranch from grasses and bushes for 5 days. He pays 300 pesos for each of them per day. He projects that in the succeeding years, his expenses will decrease by 10% every year. What will be the present value of this payment for the first 10 years, considering that the interest rate is 5%? So ngayon, kung papansinin niyo yung problem natin, ang hinahanap dito is yung ating present value. Tama ba?
Yes
Okay,
po.
guys. Okay. So, yung ating PG, yung hinahanap. So, let us try first to evaluate our given. Ano ba yung mga given natin? Yung I is 5%. Yung gradient natin, ilang percent? 10%,
10%
di ba?
po.
Okay. And then, yung N natin is 10 years.
10 po.
Anong magiging first payment natin or A? Anyone?
Sir, ang nakuha ko po sa akin is 630,000 po.
Sabi dito, a farmer hires 5 men to clear his ranch from grasses and bushes for 5 days. He pays 350 for each of them per day. Meaning to say, diba sabi dito, sa isang taon daw, meron daw 5, though hindi sinabi sa isang taon, pero assumption din naman, cleared naman dapat na at sa 355 pesos natin, 350 pesos natin for each of them per day. So 350 pesos yung kumbaga yung sinasahod nung 5 tao. Yan, kumbaga ito yung arawang sahod nila, 355 pesos per day. And then ngayon, and then, 5 araw silang nagtrabaho, di ba? And 5 tao. So meaning to say, yung ating A or yung first payment natin is 8,350 times 5 is, anong sagot? 8,750 per year. Kumbaga, 'di ba, sa isang taon, limang beses lang nagtrabaho yung 5 tao. And then yung per day nila is 350 pesos. Therefore, yung first payment ng nag-hire sa mga to is 8,750. Maliwanag po. Goods, kung paano nakuha yung first payment
Yes
natin?
po.
Yes po.
Okay, goods. So ngayon, okay na tayo sa first payment, 8,750. So yun na, cash flow diagram. Ano to? Nag-i-increase or nagde-decrease? Sabi dito, nagde-decrease
Decrease po.
daw ng 10%. Again, yung present value natin is located at year 0, meaning to say, nandirito, and then yung first payment natin is located at year 1, which is ito yung 8,750. Ngayon, ilang years yon? 10, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 hanggang 10. Ayan. So, ganito yung magiging cash flow diagram natin pagdating sa ating decreasing. Okay tayo dyan sa ating cash flow? Goods? Naiintindihan ko bakit nagkaganan? O, formula na
Yes
tayo.
po.
PG is equal to, ano nga formula ulit natin?
P over
1, I pala I,
minus negative G po.
yan, negative G times the quantity of 1 minus the quantity of 1 plus yung negative G. Again nga, bakit nga ulit negative G?
Decreasing po, sir.
Yan, kasi decreasing. Baka mamaya dito kayo mag-iba ng sign. Ay, mali tayo dyan. 1 plus I raised to n. So, yun lang. Substitute lang naman natin. So, yung ating 8,750, i-divide lang natin ng 0.10. Tama ba? 0.05 pala. 0.05 minus negative 0.10 times the quantity of 1 minus 1 plus negative 0.10 1 plus 0.05 raised to 10. Therefore, ang ating present worth ng ating geometric gradient series is equivalent to what?
Five nine eight two six po.
45,846.59826. Okay po, naiintindihan kung paano ko mag-compute ng ating geometric gradient for the present worth. Goods. For the future worth, ganun lang din naman. So, i-consider lang natin yung formula. Okay?
Yes po.
They have questions, especially for O4, before they leave.
Wala naman po, sir.
Others from O4.
Wala naman po. Malinaw po, sir. Wala naman po.
Okay. Siya, sige. If wala nang questions yung O4, kausapin ko na lang yung BOD ninyo sa chat. So, siya na yung bahalang magbigay ng info sa inyo. Okay? So, sige. If walang questions ang O4, they may leave. And please remain yung O3. Okay, sige. Thank you sa O4 ha. Thank you sa adjustment.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Noted po. Thank you so much po.
Thank you po.
Thank you po. Thank you po.
Okay. For O3 pips, they have questions with regards sa ating topic. Especially dito sa ating huling topic.
Wala pa
Question
naman
kayo?
po so far
naman
po.
po.
Wala naman po,
Ako
sir.
na share screen. Wala kayong questions? Ako naman may konting announcement. So, guys, pinag-iisipan ko pa kung next meeting magpo-proceed tayo with our next topic. Pero ididepende ko muna sa magiging sagot ng aking mga students. So kayo ngayon, kailangan ko ng sagot nyo for today. So, magre-request sana ako. Pwedeng yes or no. No, it's your choice. Kasi baka mamaya ma-question din naman ako. So, you have the right to say yes. You have the right to say no. No? Na magpapa face-to-face ako next week, Saturday. Kung hindi pwede, that's okay. Pero pag pwede, that's okay also. Walang bearing. Wala naman tong bearing sa atin. Walang additional points. Wala lahat. Kahit sa langit, wala din. Kumbaga, tatanungin ko lang kayo kung available kayo next week sa ating next week pero face-to-face meeting.
Sa akin po naman po.
Ganito, para maging fair tayo sa lahat, kailangan, hindi po pwede na ang magiging decision ng section is yung nakararami. Okay? Kapag merong isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, basta kahit isa man lang na hindi siya pwede, hindi kayo pwedeng sumang-ayon as a whole na pwede. Nasaan yung BOD ko? BOD. Hello. Okay, take note mo na. Kapag may isa na hindi naman sa ayaw niya, kumbaga, mas preferred niyang mag-online na lang on Saturday, okay lang. Again, you have to consider your classmates' decision. Ayaw ko na may
Yes po,
maririnig
sir.
ako na parang napilitan. Pero kung hindi talaga pwede, that's okay. I-set ko na lang as online. Wala namang bearing. Gusto ko lang maging face-to-face next week. Bakit, sir? Gusto ko nga lang. Trip ko Okay? Walang dahilan kung bakit gusto ko magka-face-to-face kasi magtuturo ako. Yun lang, magtuturo ako. Okay? Gusto ko lang face-to-face. Pero pag hindi, that's okay kasi may online naman. Meron namang option B. Maliwanag tayo doon. Again kapag may isang humindi, hindi kayo po pwedeng sumang-ayon lahat. Nasaan yung BOD ko? Ulit-ulit
Yes
yan
po sir,
binabanggit,
noted po.
Okay. So, sige, yun lang naman. Kailangan ko lang ng sagot nyo.
Bali,
Wait lang.
update ko lang din po kayo mamaya po if wala pong nagsumagot po ngayon po sa mga decision po nila.
Yap ha. Hoy Alma ka, ayoko nang mai-issue ako na nagpa-face-to-face
Yes
ako
po sir,
online.
noted po.
Kasi yun ay isa sa mga ayaw ko na baka mamaya ma-question ako na baka mamaya mapa-OA na naman yung maging rants ng estudyante. Na mapa-OA lang, halimbawa if in case na pinilit ko, ni-require ko. Again, hindi ko nire-require. Okay tayo doon? Hindi ko nire-require. Okay tayo doon na maganda yung usapan.
Opo sir. Noted
Again,
po.
walang bearing sa akin kapag humindi. It's okay lang. Online lang. Okay? Goods.
Opo sir, goods po. Update ko lang din po kayo mamaya sa GC po.
Isang reason bakit gusto ko din, kasi yung iba kong mga section na dapat face-to-face ngayon, nag-online sila, nag-request, which is okay naman sa akin. So ako naman ang magre-request. Itatry ko naman kung pwede. Pag hindi, okay lang. Goods lang. Yun lang. If wala na kayong questions, that would be all for today. Hindi ko pa masabi kung hanggang saan yung cover ng topic natin. Again, magdidepende ako kapag kung saan mas maganda. No, iniisip ko pa. Bigyan niyo ako ng time para mag-isip kung isasama ko pa yung mga next topic or hindi na. Okay? So sige, yun lang. That would be all for today. So thank you so much and again, ingat kayo parati.